Hey guys, this is Energized. Welcome back. Today we're doing a Minecraft shader video. We're going to review some shaders and see which ones are the best. See which ones, compete for a top position. Because honestly, they all look really good, but only one of them can bring home the crown. So here we are in Minecraft, reviewing some shaders. I handpicked these out of probably at least like 20 to 30 shaders, something like that. So there's a total of 10, but I went through a lot of different shaders, enumerated some out to give them, order them to which ones I think were, best to worst, in my opinion. Remember, it's just my opinion, which ones are best to worst. You can think otherwise, right? If it's number 1, maybe it's number 10 for you, like that's up to you to decide. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so starting with the number 10, we have nostalgia shaders. This one, reason I chose number 10 is kind of because of the clouds. I mean, it's not the most, crazy looking thing. It does look good, but personally not kind of my style, but it's still really good. I mean, it's got a lot of, I don't know, it just looks really smooth, It's very vibrant, kinda. You can see indoors, stuff like that, campfires. We got fires along with all the ores. Here we have lava, and I'll demonstrate the water. So one thing that's nice about this one is the water. The water looks very, you see it's kind of like a sea green down there, so the water is very nice. Pretty good in this one. We're gonna go ahead and change the time of day. So right now it is like noon. That's, I believe, either sunset or morning. I believe that's sunset, I don't know. And then nighttime. That's what it looks like. You can see kind of what the sky looks like. Not too bad. Like I said, the only reason it's in last place is because of the clouds. That's probably the only reason, to be honest. And I do have there's some good ones coming up. So it's still a really good one. I highly advise you get this one if you like the look of it. Whichever one you like, go ahead and get it. Kind of a pick and choose, pick which one's your favorite. And let's go to the next one. Before we move on to the next one thing I forgot to mention is everything is set to default 1 times. I could go ahead and show you in the options here. As you can see, everything is set to default, highest anti-aliasing, normal map on, spec map on, render quality, all this set to 1. So I'm not bumping it up. You can see what I have down here. It's an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super, by the way. But anyway, on to the next one. So for the next shader, we have Photon. And Photon, as you can see, it's pretty nice. Not exactly up there in my opinion, but I do like the look of it. It's got some nice clouds in this one at least. You can see what the lava looks like. The lava is actually pretty good. Indoors is all right. It's got a nice feel to it. And you can see the lava. Oh, we didn't look at the fires. Fire. Ores are kind of glowy in this one. And then of course the water looks pretty similar to the last one with the sea green kind of luminescence going on down there. So yeah, I gotta say it's pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and set the time. So we got either sunrise or sunset, whatever this is. It might be sunrise. And nighttime. So nighttime is very grim looking, as you can tell in this one. We're like black and white kinda. Yep, that'll do it for that one. The next one we have is called Sunflower, and that's a sunflower with an A. So the reason why this is number 8 is because I really like the shading. This would have been up there if it wasn't for the water. The only thing about this one is the water. It doesn't look good. That's why it's at number 8. In my opinion, I don't know if I did something wrong, if there's a setting I have to change for it, but it seems like the water just, it's weird. I'll go ahead and show you. But this is what the fire looks like. Pretty glowy. Like I said, this one would have been up there, especially with the lava. The lava looks really nice, honestly. And here's the water. Yeah. That's the only reason why it's in number 8, because the water is a bit wonky, in my opinion. Like I said, don't know if that's on my end or if that's just part of the mod or not. And we'll go ahead and set the time so you can see how glowy that lava is. So we have sunrise or sunset. I don't know if it's sunrise or sunset. We have that. Nighttime, you can see in nighttime. Oh, that's not nighttime. Nighttime, as you can see, it glows very much. We also didn't check indoors. See, looks pretty good indoors. Like I said, this would have been up there if it wasn't for the water. And as you can see, there's the water. Yeah, I know. That's the only thing. It's probably the water. I mean, if you like it, if you like this water, hey, you know, that's you. But personally, yeah, I don't know, like I said, don't know if it's on my end or what's going on there. But it does look good if you're really high up. Like, if you're looking at it from really high up, the water actually does look pretty good. But when you get close, that's when it kind of, you start to notice it. But otherwise, everything else about it is good. Like, everything else, this would have been way up there. But, yep, that was number 8. Up next, we have a very unique one here called Sildur's Vibrant Shaders. And this is one of the most colorful ones. The color really pops in this one. Really, very high vibrance going on. And here's indoors. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And this is with no texture packs, by the way, these are. And, it's what lava looks like, kind of normal. And then you got the water. Water's pretty cool. Look at that. Underwater. Set the time to... There's that. I think that's probably early morning. And there's nighttime. You can see the glowiness of the fire and stuff. Pretty cool. Actually, you know what? We should be doing weather. Clouds are nice as well. You can see, I forgot to do weather with the last ones, but we'll go ahead and start that. This is a thunderstorm. You can see it's very cloudy. Pretty cool. Some wibble warblies going on and raindrops on the screen or something. But yeah, there's that. That'll be it for that shader. So the next shader we have is called Prismarine. And with this one, as you can tell, also very colorful. The poppies are actually, they got some like luminescence, some glow around them. You could see that. With this one, the ores actually do shine quite a bit. You can actually see the difference between them very well, too. Kind of what fire looks like. Indoors, not too bad. Lava's pretty good in this one, I will say. Here's what the water looks like. Nice, very nice. Kind of got a clear look to it. And we'll go ahead and set the time to dusk. Or, sorry, dawn. This is dawn, right? Can't tell what it is. This is what it looks like during dawn, midday, and of course, nighttime. Actually very bright at nighttime, as you could tell. A lot of like moonlight going on. We'll go ahead and set the weather. Sorry, I forgot to do that with the other ones. Because that's what the rain looks like. Oh, you see that thunder strike there? That was pretty good. Alright, that's it for that one. Coming in at number 5, we have, this one's called Insanity. Now, this one's kind of got more of a grim, darker feel to it. I guess it's a good one for like Halloween. But it's kind of foggy, a little bit grim. Actually, you can see the ores and stuff are kind of close to vanilla. But personally, I don't know. I think this one, it's got a cool atmosphere to it. If you're looking for like a apocalyptic kind of feel to your game, if you want for some reason, then you can definitely get this one. There's the lava. I think, yeah, the water was really cool in this one. Look at that. See, the water is very nice. And what's really nice about this one is when it rains. I'll go ahead and show you here. So as you can see, when it rains, it's not doing it right now, but there it is. You can see there's actually like water on the ground, reflections and stuff. One thing that's really cool about this one is the reflections. And it's incredibly spooky at nighttime, as you can tell. Oh, this isn't even nighttime. I'll go ahead and set the time to night. Actually, we'll do dusk first, / weather, or dawn, sorry. This is what it looks like during dawn. See, the moon is very bright. That's cool with the reflections in that sun, though. As you can see, that's what it looks like at nighttime. Very dark. You don't want to be out during night with this shader. But that'll do it for that one. Alright, so for the next shader we have is called Bliss at number 4. As you can see, this one's got a bit of a different atmosphere to it. Actually, kind of nice. Very, I don't know how to describe it. You know, pretty good. And, what it looks like indoors. Fires, ores, lava, in the water. I think the water is probably my favorite part about this one. As you can see, the water is, it's very clear. Underwater is pretty cool. We'll go to a shallower pond of water and show you what it looks like. You can see right through it, as you can tell. Look at that. Like, crystal clear. So there's nighttime. There is morning, sunrise. And that is what the rain looks like. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, the flashes are very bright, as you can tell. And that'll be it for number 4. The next one we have at number 3 is Apollo RT. And this shader is going to be a little bit laggy if you have a system like mine. You might need like a RTX 440 series card if you want to run smooth or set to bring the settings down. But this is one of the more detailed ones. It's very, there's a lot of shadows and shading going on. That's why it's so laggy. Look at that, like in here you see that that's very nice. Like it's very detailed, as you can tell. The sun kind of like, it's very bright through the window but dark in here. It's got that kind of feel. Probably running like 30 frames, but yeah, it looks nice. It just doesn't run the best. And there's the water. The water looks really good in this one. I mean, look at that. Looks like underwater. The water is probably the best part. And then, of course, you got the clouds. We'll go ahead and set it to a thunderstorm. And right there you can see the reflections from the rain. Another really highly reflective one. Yeah, as you can see, there's like puddles and stuff. It's very cool. I don't know what that was. Whoa, something pulsating for me. Yeah, there's like actually individual puddles. It's kind of cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and clear up the weather. So right there is morning, approximately noon. Another nice one about this is the clouds. The clouds look really good. Really detailed. And, oh, and as you can see right there is nighttime. Very, very dark. But looks good, honestly. Wasn't for the lag. If I had a better GPU, I probably could run this on these settings. But you might want to turn down the settings if you got a GPU like mine, just because it kind of lags a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, I think that'll do it for that one. The next shader we have is called Cybox, and number 2. This one, I don't know. This one, it was really a tough competition. It was a tough competition between this one and number 1, because I really like this one. It's got depth of field effects. And a villager going, huh? It looks pretty nice. Like, it just looks good and it runs well. Performance is actually pretty good on this. See my shadow. The lava is actually not too bad. And the water looks pretty good too. You can see, actually, I forgot to mention that the trees wave with most of these ones. There's the water. A little wavy underneath. And there's the clouds and all that stuff. Go ahead and judge it for yourself if you like it. You know, like I said, personal preference. Choose which one you like the most. Or choose them all like I did. You know, let's make it storm. It's really foggy. Actually get some raindrops on your screen. It's got reflections, puddles, you can see. Very nice. There's midday. There's sunrise. Very good sunrise, as you can tell. Even the smoke looks alright. And here is nighttime. Nighttime is actually, like, just perfect. Not too dark, not too bright, you know? One of my favorites besides the next one that we have at number 1. And my personal favorite and most highly used one at number 1 is Lux. One of my favorite shaders. You'll see why it's number 1 here. You can tell it's kind of, personally for me, it's got a nice, good feel. It's very detailed, but not too detailed where it's going to lag your game like crazy. And indoors, I don't know, it just looks very comfy, very cozy, you know? Lava's not too bad, you know? The water in this one's very reflective and pretty cool, as you can tell. It kind of keeps that Minecraft feel, not going, I guess, too realistic. It is pretty realistic, but like I said, this was a competition between that last one, Cybox, and this one. Honestly, I'm starting to like Cybox more, but I'm still going to keep this at number 1 because I use it a lot, personally. Let me go ahead and see there's a sky. As you can see, we got a thunderstorm rolling in. You see the rain's not reflective and stuff like that, but kind of right atmosphere when it comes to the rain. Pretty good atmosphere. As you can see, that's what sunrise looks like. That's pretty nice. And there's nighttime. See, at nighttime, it looks really cool. You got like some, what are those called? Oh god, what are they called? Northern lights? Something like that. It's pretty nice. And there's like shooting stars. So cool. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay. Anyway, and that's gonna do it for all the shaders. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell to be notified of any future uploads. And as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye! Oh, what's that sound? Oh, Oh. I was in creative the whole time.